I think that's a good result for you guys. I don't think it's such a good result for Man City.
Not a lot of team in the last 5 years has gone there. Yeah.
And then Liverpool's performance, you think?
In the last 10 games, all you need is the points on the board. So I don't care how we get them.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, right now there's people that will take Saka over Salah.
But if you got a World Cup final tomorrow, who are you picking?
Salah.
Saka.
Come on.
No, Saka will be a better player.
3 seasons,
Yeah.
it's been literally the same.
Okay, welcome back to another episode of FootyCast. Today we're going to discuss the title run-in with Liverpool fan Jules, Arsenal fan Ola, and I'm going to be the stand-in Man City fan Nirmal. So, as I don't really want to talk about my team, so I'm disguised in light blue today. Guys, what do we think of yesterday's results? Good result for you guys, I think. After you haven't won there at our stadium for a long time.
You know what? At the beginning of the game, like a few days before, a draw, I would take. Listen, Etihad, we need to understand that not a lot of team in the last 5 years has gone there and walk away with any point. We go in there, we go in there, and the game is a little bit boring. It's not the most entertaining game or whatever, but listen, the plan is to defend and counter. It nearly worked, it didn't work, but
well, I think you did the defensive part really well.
Yeah,
the countering not so well. But it's Man City. Yeah, I think that's a good result for you guys. I don't think it's such a good result for Man City, but
I think to be fair, I mean, to say you've taken 4 points from the 2 games from them, that's not it's a good return, isn't it? At the end of the day. Yeah, defensively you played well, like you said. Going the other way, it was a bit of a dull game, wasn't it? And
Man City huffed and puffed and tried, but didn't really get in. I mean, they probably should have done better, but I think the injuries and stuff is a little bit. It's not the Man City of old.
Who would have been in there that was injured?
Kyle Walker. You can't break then.
Okay.
Well, I think some of the players, the guys he brought on, came back from injury, didn't he?
Yeah.
What's Grealish and Doku. And they looked a little bit like rusty.
You could see that they were a bit rusty, weren't they?
Okay.
But no, I mean, overall, I think it's a good point for Arsenal. It keeps you, 65?
Well, with the goal difference, I think it's a good point. It's a better result for Arsenal than Man City, wouldn't you say?
100%.
Yeah.
Because Man City being, is it 2 points behind before, they will want...
1 point behind, but
No, before the game kicks off, they were 2 points behind.
Behind Arsenal,
behind Arsenal.
No, 1 point. Arsenal were top on 64. Liverpool were second on 64. And Man City were 63. Third on 63.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys had plus 46 goal difference. Liverpool had plus 39.
Yeah.
And Man City's was plus 35.
Yeah.
So for you, obviously, as long as you don't lose, it was a good result for you guys.
Yeah.
A win was obviously would be sensational, but I think
for both of them, no one could afford to lose yesterday, and you could tell because I think if one team would have lost, that would have left them really in a really bad
I think
position.
with 2 other teams in the title, that's a big drop down. I think a point is fair.
Yeah,
it's like you can catch that because anybody can have an off day.
And I think that's where this year is a bit different because you've got 3 teams going for it. Because normally
it's more
got
exciting.
2 teams. It's a 2-horse race, isn't it? But now
2-horse race.
It's Man City and somebody else.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's right.
And this year isn't actually Man City and 2 other teams. It's 2 teams and then Man City.
Yeah.
I'm glad you pointed that out. Yeah, that is Man City and another team. Not necessarily Liverpool, but yeah.
Well, no, but what I mean was the favourites were always going to be Man City. They're the ones. I mean, apart from the one season when Liverpool,
they are the ones to chase down, isn't it?
No, but I'm saying
it was one team
where
pushing.
we find ourselves now, though, with 10 games to go, you've still got 3 teams going for it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of when you go away to a rival, you sort of need to be careful that you don't lose because when you do that, now it's a bit different because you've got another team to think about.
It's 3 points instead. It's because the third one can capitalise like Liverpool did yesterday. Even though, And then Liverpool's performance, you think?
Liverpool, I mean,
they seem to be grinding results.
It's all about results now.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure the performance was great, but the results.
In the last 10 games, all you need is the points on the board. So I don't care how we get them. It's as long as you get the W, I'm happy. But again, going a goal down again, it's become the theme of the season. having to come from behind.
But
And
Brighton are one of
how
those
long-
teams, aren't they? Brighton are one of those teams.
Yeah, but how long do you think you can keep that up though? Do you think for the rest of the season you can
no, I think
afford to keep going down and try, fight your way back into the game?
we're so good going forward that, I mean, listen, we played 29 games and we're still top of the league. So, I mean, you can say how long can you keep it going for? It's like, at the end of the day, there's 9 games to go. And it seems to have worked so far. I mean, you can't keep doing it, of course. But
Well, it didn't win so far because there's some games that you've gone behind and you're not able to recover.
few and far in between. I think our firepower is that good that you can sort of not afford to keep going down, but like when we go down, I'm a little bit comfortable because you've still got your
Then when you're not going to go down.
no, that you can bring it back.
Okay.
That you've always got a chance to bring it back.
I think if you let in an early goal, there's enough firepower in Liverpool.
Exactly.
Especially against any normal team, let's say.
Yeah.
Where you can score 2 goals without too much problem.
Against the majority of the league, you've got a chance to bring it back. And when you look at the remaining teams that we've got, I mean,
You got Sheffield United, you should win.
that should.
Man United, I think, away is the hard game because you never know what version of them
But
is
that's
there.
it. But then they were so poor, But then again, like you said, you don't know who.
But you don't
who
know
you're
which
gonna
version's going to turn up. And then you've got Crystal Palace at home, you should win. Fulham away, tough game, but you should win.
Yeah.
West Ham away, tough game, you should win. Tottenham at home, I think if it was there, it's harder. Tottenham at home, I think you should be
we should be okay.
usually beat. Villa away is the hard game.
Yeah, but Villa.
But again, depending on
they
what version
do,
of Villa,
they play a suicidal high line, which plays into Liverpool's
which
hands.
is
They're
Liverpool's counter-attack game.
Literally, they play into our hands, so that could be. It's not as bad a game as it looks on paper. Purely just how they play.
I based on the Wolves at home, which you should win,
Last game
and
of the
then
season.
if Everton is last game of the season,
Yeah, is that going to be the last game of the season? Or,
I don't know. I thought it was before. I know it's been rearranged, but it's penciled in, isn't it?
They
April
haven't
26th.
given a date.
It'll be before the 19th of May because I think everyone has to. The league needs to be concluded by.
You
by the
have to
19th of
play.
May.
Yeah. It'll be before that. Yeah.
So well, I mean, if it's last game, it's horrible. But
Yeah. No, I do think I was saying to Ola before off camera that this week is quite pivotal because we both got 2 games, and I think depending on if anyone drops points in any of those 2 games, then you're kind of being left behind, aren't you? So say for you guys' example, you got Luton and Brighton away.
they
and
definitely need to win them
you need 6 points.
because the next game then is Aston Villa, although it's a home.
I
for
don't
them.
think there's in the next 3, let's say in the next 4 games for Arsenal, I don't see where we drop points there. I think the only one that again looks tricky is Spurs away because it's not just a match; it's a derby. Emotion.
Well, they're good at their ground as well, aren't they? So
So they're going for.
you got Tottenham
they're going
and
for
Man
top
United
4.
again. I think again it's your tough games on there.
City as well.
Villa at home, but it's a home, so you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, the away games that I'm focusing on. Listen, Wolves they be tricky, but what you just said about Villa, they play high line. Again, could play right into Arsenal's hand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would imagine Wolves, we should be winning Wolves away if we want to
Tottenham's
win
the
the
game
league.
for you. The hardest one.
I think
is
if we
Tottenham.
win Tottenham, the momentum will carry over to United.
You've got United away as well.
Yeah, so if we win Tottenham, right in the mix of everything, if we manage to go to Spurs and hammer them like 3-0 or something like that, I think we win.
I think you'll have the confidence. Then.
Yeah,
but
I think
it's
the
quite tough
momentum will
because they're
carry
not
to
that
the
easy
end
to
of the
beat.
season.
Spurs are a good team, man.
Spurs are, and they're going to play in that game.
It's not even that. It's just the
And being a
it's the
derby
fact
as
that
well.
it's the derby.
Yeah.
It's just if you see that Everton game, if it's in the middle of Liverpool stuff, Liverpool will not be able to call it because it's just emotion stuff, innit?
That's it. Yeah.
It's gonna be annoying
At the
because
end
you
of the
just want to
season,
get
Well, it's a
over it.
Goodison Park, and that's the thing. And then we probably need the point, so it's depending on what
Yeah.
version of it. But that could be the one where they turn up
Yeah.
and actually put the ball in the back of the net, and then it's a very, very tough game.
Yeah.
Well, they turn up, they just can't put the ball in the back of the net, isn't it? So
Yeah.
anyway, we don't want to talk about Everton.
Yeah, but like I say, that I think.
Well, you got Chelsea at home as well, though.
I
Again,
would
a
expect.
London
I would
derby.
expect Chelsea. To
Well, Chelsea got a
win.
bit better, I think, in the
See, you never
performance.
know.
Not
Okay.
not away. Look at their record away. Not away. Away, they
Oh, it's a
pretty
home,
awful.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty awful. It doesn't even matter if we play them now at home. I reckon we'll win them. If you look at Chelsea, the way they play through one player, Palmer, literally. And I reckon Rice can.
Oh no, they're beatable, but again, they're one of those, isn't it? They're an up and down, like funny side. You could be like Man United. They could be really good.
Yeah.
So I think they don't score the goals, really, isn't it? Again, and they let them in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that they try to go
if you
through.
defend like you did there, then you should be beating them. But you don't know because they have got players who can change a game.
Yeah.
There were 3 or 4 of them that can.
I do think one game he's overlooking though is this Saturday, Brighton away. That is not as straightforward as you think.
Again, none of these fixtures are straightforward.
No, but Brighton.
None of them. Luton are going to be fighting for their lives. It's a tough game.
That's what I said. That none of them.
As is Sheffield United, even though, but you should win them. But
that's it.
Should and will.
Yeah.
But
Brighton away is a hard game. But again, it's Man United. I think that's where if you guys get
is Brighton away harder than Spurs away?
Of course not. But I'm saying. You can't overlook Brighton away.
No, but Brighton can be exceptional on their day as well, isn't it? So they can beat anybody at home.
Yeah. My point.
It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter how good you are. It's one of those teams that could beat anybody.
I think you're saying that because you've just had a bit of a tough time with them at home.
Yeah, for the past 5 fixtures.
But if you look at the Zerbi and Klopp's head-to-head, the Zerbi's got better.
Yeah, Klopp said it himself yesterday.
Wait, if you look at the Zerbi and Arteta's head-to-head, he hasn't.
Yep.
So again, I'm not too confident. Like I say, every single one of these matches, there's a reason for us to lose it. Literally, like there's a reason for. There's no straightforward, no guarantee.
The thing is, you've got the tough game, the same as they've got Man United away there.
Yeah.
So you've got a tough game. Villa at home. Yeah, Villa can be really good, but at home you should beat them. Palace at home, again, Palace are tricky, but like at the moment you should beat them at home. Wolves away, tricky, but Fulham away is equally tricky. So I think all of those games are pretty much equal. Then you've got Tottenham away is the tough game, but West Ham is one of those funny sides away.
West Ham,
at home, I think you
normally do good there, don't you?
We normally beat
it's
them.
A big, you know what? Liverpool they play better on a bigger pitch.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're going to go to Old Trafford and nick it. I hope they don't.
Well, no, I think they expect them to win, but like Man United can have one of those where they'll just sit back and they'll do the. They'll be
Liverpool can stretch teams. They can stretch teams because they've got quick players. They can stretch teams, and when you're not built for that kind of thingy, you're gonna fall apart.
And I think the fact that we played them a couple of weeks ago, that's gonna be a good muscle memory of
And I obviously I hope United come into the game with the mentality as well that we've beaten them a few weeks back. Let's keep up that momentum. Hopefully
they'll be thinking let's stop them from potentially winning the league. So that's gonna be
exactly. It's a derby.
Yeah,
it's gonna. That we're talking about Spurs and Arsenal, United and Liverpool. A derby.
The same thing.
Yeah. There's gonna be emotion there and everything. So
what I would say is, I think for Liverpool, if he could collect the 6 points this week, it puts the other two teams under pressure, huge pressure, I'd say.
But we play Brighton before you play United.
Yeah.
So if we already,
6
got 6 points, you are under pressure because 100%. You're gonna be looking at it.
We've got Aston Villa at home.
Yeah.
Tough game. Palace away, should win. Luton at home, should win.
Yeah.
We've got Tottenham away then, which is a tough game. And they usually do us.
Yeah, City don't win our Spurs.
Yeah.
City don't win our Spurs.
Yeah.
Then Nottingham Forest away again, fighting for the lives, so tough game.
Yeah.
Wolves at home, so we've got Wolves as well.
They've got Brighton away as well at some point.
Yeah.
Last game, probably.
We've also got Brighton away, yeah.
I think we've got Fulham away as well, and then we've got West Ham at home. So the home ones I would expect us to take. But again, they're all tough for various reasons.
Because if
away at Tottenham, we've got away at Brighton, which are 2 tough games, and then probably the home game at Villa.
And also, what you need to factor in is where the Bayern Munich tie and the Real Madrid tie, where they fall in between these games.
Yeah, but you've got Europa League
and
as
it's
well.
two games Atalanta as well, isn't it?
Atalanta, what does that mean?
Yeah,
like
it's not going to be as
they're not
as
at
demanding.
This stage. Well, at this stage in the competition, they're not where they are because they're rubbish.
No, but come on, it's not a tie against
I
Real Madrid.
don't think they're going to
beat you.
It's not Bayern Munich. Come on.
Yeah, but okay, fine. It's not as intense as Champions League.
And it's 2 games.
It's 2 ties as well. You know
I don't think they're going to beat Liverpool. I'm just saying that these matches on Thursdays take a toll.
No, that's
not
true,
if you're playing on Thursday and playing first thing on Sunday or late on Saturday.
Well, no, I agree, but I think the 2 Champions League games are tougher than Atalanta. Any team that Liverpool are going to play in that competition.
We're better than.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
we're better than.
It's true though, isn't it?
That is arrogant.
But it's also that they could give that up, and when they'd go for the league more, so they've got a bit to where they can give up. I don't think he's gonna, because obviously I want to come on to one other thing, which I think is the extra motivation for Liverpool. But yeah, I think they're all equally tough. I don't think there's about 2 or 3 games that are really, really banana skins, really. You know, the tough games, and then there's not banana skins, there's tough games, and then there's a few banana skins, because you got the people fighting for their lives.
But that's it.
They're staying in there, and the other, which they can pull out a game out of nowhere.
It's very hard
I think there's nobody's got an easier one. I think everybody, all 3 are equal.
It's very hard to call these games now, especially at the end of the season. On paper, you can say, oh, normally you'd beat them, whatever, but now there's so much more.
Everybody's in the fight for it.
And, you know,
I don't think there's anybody there that really they're not the type just to lie and give up. But the other thing is the timing, isn't it? Because then, like you said, it's the Champions League games and the other things. And then if you got the next game after that.
The next round, if the semis,
if they both go out, then it evens out. But
then if you go through and then you've got each other in the semis, that's huge advantage for Liverpool. That.
Yeah.
So I really do hope that you go through to the semis, Man City go through, and then
we're not gonna play each other. Don't worry.
No, you will.
Why? Is this, do you know something we don't?
Yeah, the draw's been made. So if Arsenal and City win,
we'll play each other. Yeah.
Which will be
fabulous
for Liverpool.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't listen. The squad, injury that we had, the players starting to come back into the team as well. I feel like the team has actually got a strong backbone now at this stage of the season. Yeah, I'm happy with the squad. Listen, if we could have bought a striker in January, would have been a lot different. But I'm not disappointed with the team right now. I feel like this together.
Is it full strength now? Near enough? Because you got the Party came back and what's the name on there?
Party came back, Tomiyasu came back.
Yeah,
so
Tomiyasu
again, these are people that had character to the squad.
I think yesterday you only had one player missing, didn't you? Like one first team.
Timber, isn't it?
Timber, and I think he's back as well. He's in full training. So again,
but the defense was good, isn't it? I was impressed. The defense was quite good.
Defensively, I think that's their best sort of attributes as a team. I'd say Arsenal. They're so good, compact.
Not just defense.
Well, they're athletic,
that's your best.
They're athletic and they're quick. Because the thing is,
we did score a lot of goals in the last 9 games.
No. But I think the best thing is that your defense has improved. I think since last season.
100%.
Because
you've got the best.
No. Wait. It didn't. We had a good record last season up until Saliba got injured.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's like you got Saliba back, but I think as they're younger, both of them look like Gabriel and him both look like they've matured a bit more.
Yeah.
They've got better.
And also in the middle of the park as well, Rice, obviously.
Rice, Jorginho yesterday as well before
both of them have added a fair bit to the
team.
So no, the attack was good last season. It's good this season. I don't think that's not lacking. I think it's the defense has improved.
Well, they've added, Kai Havertz as well, which is it kind of changed everything because he's older.
Well, you got a plan B now.
Yeah,
last season the problem you had a plan A.
Different.
So you had this. The attack's improved because you had a plan B, and I think they've come back into it. You could have a few injuries, but now you've got a bit more if somebody's injured. You've got a bit more depth. I think the midfield's got a bit stronger, but you've got a bit more depth before you didn't. So everything's improved.
Yeah.
I think the defence it's more they've matured because obviously being without Timber, which I think if you'd have stayed, there'd been you'd add even more. But like you haven't really suffered because the other guys have pulled the socks up and matured. Saliba and Gabriel were both really good because there was two or three breaks in that game with De Bruyne and that got away. Normally they get away, but because they're all mobile and quick, they didn't really have it. You couldn't pull away from them, even like Haaland couldn't.
There was one instant that he actually got momentum going through the middle, and Rice absolutely chased him down and get the ball off him. And
what I would say, I'm starting to think. Actually, you've probably got a better chance, in Europe than you've got in the league. This team is you're set up to do really well because I've watched against Man City now. Man City are the favourites in the Champions League. You've not.
Arsenal is the favourite. No. Check.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man City were the favourites. Go on, you carry on. I'll check.
No. But I was gonna say, looking how you fared against Man City. Honestly, if I was you and Arteta as well, he'd be looking at it going, "You've got a decent chance to in a Champions League, honestly, because in a cup it's 2 games. You know what I mean?" If you get a good result at home, go away and do what you done yesterday. You through?
No, still Man City, then Arsenal number 2 though.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the same odds?
No, it's 15-8 and then 5-1. The Real Madrid are 6-1. Bayern Munich are 7-1. This is from the 18th of March. Let's see.
I think
Might have changed from yesterday, but like
maybe.
Yeah.
And then PSG.
If you could win one of them, win the league or the Champions League, I mean, what a season. Do you know what I mean?
No, our goal is to win both. We don't want.
You're not going to win both of them.
Why?
I can't see it. Me personally.
Well, it's fine. You can see. I can see it.
Not realistically.
I can see it.
Okay, fair enough. I can't, but realistically, I can't.
You can't see it, but I can see it perfectly.
Okay.
Harry Kane scores 2 double hat-trick. That's what I can see.
But Munich, again, they lost against Dortmund at the weekend. They're not looking
But I mean,
very
because
good.
they're not having a good time. Not even at the moment.
But they can turn it
I think
on.
since the
Any
start of
given
the
moment.
year.
Problem is because they know they're going to lose the league now, so that's
I
their
think they've
outlet.
mentally switched off in the league, haven't they?
Because they've got the same with 3 teams in it, but like it's obviously
Yeah.
Bayer Leverkusen are pretty close now, 3 wins, I think, away.
I mean, the 13 points ahead, so I
Yeah,
don't know what that means. It's
It's basically 2 or 3 wins. I think they've got to have. I don't know if that includes this weekend, but
yeah,
So I think that from that might make them more dangerous in the Champions League.
that's very true. Yeah.
Because but the thing is, they're one of those. They're that type of side that can they can turn it on. They can beat anybody.
I think Arsenal are a better team though. If you can hold your nerve and defend how you did,
Well, we don't need to hold our nerves. We're a good team.
You're
We're
home
better
first
team
or you're
than
away
Bayern.
first?
When you say hold your nerves, means that we get shaky sometimes.
not in Europe, it's different. It's a complete. You need that know-how.
No, but
in the Champions League,
no,
you do.
you're very patronizing.
No, it's true though. It's true.
First of all, Arsenal has a better squad.
Look how long it
Better
took Man
squad,
City
not individual. Listen,
get over the
take
line.
No,
Kane,
you've got a good chance.
take Kane out of that team. I can't see anybody in Bayern that get into Arsenal.
Sané, Gnabry, come on.
Sané ahead of who?
Leroy Sané,
Ahead of who?
Martinelli.
Behave
I would say
yourself,
that as
man.
well.
Leroy
Behave
Sané is a
yourself.
great player.
Yeah.
It's
Sané,
not.
Sané on form
no.
would get into that team.
No,
I mean, he's been
but
great this
that's
season,
it.
though.
Martinelli on form as well. Sané's getting nowhere near him. Who else?
Sané,
Say
come on,
Gnabry.
come
Gnabry.
I'll probably take Saka over Gnabry but Gnabry's a great player. Again.
Mate, let me tell you something. Yeah, right now there's people that will take Saka over Salah, and you're saying you take. Oh, I'll just take Saka. That's fact.
But those people are either high or drunk.
That's Arsenal fans. Yeah, like myself, 100%. Because Saka has a higher ceiling. Salah is on his way down.
If you're
so
gonna,
that's
let's clarify that point.
Yeah.
Let's clarify. If you're going to buy a player now at this moment in time, Saka is 22. You would
Salah's
buy him
30.
and Salah's 31.
31, of course.
So,
Okay.
for long-term investment, if you're going to pay
of
50,
course.
60, 100 million, whatever, 150, whatever the price is, I bet he's valued about
But then if you've got a
120.
World Cup final tomorrow, who are you picking?
Salah.
Thank you. Come on.
Not really, is it?
Come on.
In the final, if I
really.
wanted somebody to score, I
You know
would
what I
be
mean?
Salah.
Who are you going to put your
Not
mortgage
really.
to have a great game in a really important game?
Saka.
Come on.
No, Salah can have a rubbish game.
No, of course,
He
of
might not
course.
even be in it, but he'd still score your goal.
But even yesterday, honestly,
he'd have a rubbish game, but he'd score.
he had a really poor game, but he still came away with an assist and a goal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not
That's
Salah.
the-
Isn't about how good he plays in the
that's the
game.
level.
The point is this: in any moment he's
so
dangerous.
decisive.
Doesn't matter. He could be 89 minutes of
Yeah.
rubbish. In the last 1 minute, 2 minutes, he can score you a hat
Listen,
trick
I'll tell
in
you-
1, 2, 3 minutes.
I'll tell you one
Saka
thing.
probably performs on average better.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all of his games, but like normally when you see him, Saka has a big involvement, and he's like usually.
He does. I'm telling you. Listen,
So like, I'm agreeing with you. He's a probably better player, but if you want the at the moment, because Salah's the experience, the goal
It's
or
because
assist,
Salah is greedy.
especially goals.
That's why he scored all these goals. He's super greedy. He doesn't.
See,
he would rather.
this
No,
is
we're
a-
not.
It's fact.
We're
You
not.
know, it's a
No,
lie.
that's a misconception because again, when you look at his assist column,
He's actually quite good.
he's not just quite good. He's always
Is the best.
up there. No, he's always up there.
Is it the best?
Double figures. Look at the stats. Even now,
No, he's always.
He's always
to
up
be
there.
him. Both him and Mane used to be. Even though they used to moan about them being greedy, both of them used to be
If you
near
look
the
at his
top
assist, it's
of assists.
mad. It's madness.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Because they pull
like
the
I say,
space, pull 2-3 players, and then they can put a ball
when
through, isn't it?
when we're talking about this now, about Salah and Saka, and this guy wants to talk about Gnabry, Saka. First of all, Saka is better
No,
than
but-
Gnabry.
No,
That's
Gnabry.
fact.
No,
Who are you gonna pick? Because
Gnabry's won a
Gnabry's
Champions League and
is
everything.
27.
I think you had a,
No, but we're not talking about his accolades.
No,
we're talking about
what you mean?
them. If we're talking about that, then pick Salah.
I've not watched
If
Serge
we're
Gnabry this year, so I can't even say.
But if we're
about this
talking
year,
about
but
if you're talking about that, then Bernardo Silva, Grealish, they're better than Salah because they've done treble.
no,
But you just use the same analysis.
no, I didn't.
No, I
just,
said
you
that.
just did.
No, I said that.
And he agreed with you. He said, yeah.
Yes.
So there you go.
If you
So
look
if
at
you're
the
talking from that,
I'm not saying about when he's won, but when they've had seasons where they've needed him to pull his socks up, when Bayern have been flying, then Gnabry, Sané and co have been brilliant.
he's been,
They've been at
telling you
world-class
now,
level. And Gnabry for Germany and stuff, when they've had the things, has been good. All right, Germany have been rubbish.
I'm telling you for fact now, other than Harry Kane, nobody in Bayern's team get into Arsenal. That is fact.
I disagree. It's not a fact.
Well, you just literally you say, oh yeah, Sané.
No, Leroy Sané for
Arguably,
sure.
That's what you think.
Leroy
Yeah.
Sané on the left,
If
for
we
sure.
ask 20 people, yeah,
For sure.
19 people is gonna pick Martinelli, 100%. When was the last time you want to watch a Bundesliga game?
No.
I would have Leroy
Sané's been
Sané.
amazing.
When was the last time you watched a
I'll take
Bundesliga
Sané.
Sané.
I'll take Sané and Oliver.
When was the last time you watched a Bundesliga game?
I just know that Sané's been really
I just
good.
know. I just listen to this guy.
No.
I just know.
No, but
Martinelli is literally this season here is because he's been injured in and out of the team here. But Martinelli, 100% is better than Sané.
No, it's not.
100%.
Listen,
If it can't be that great,
even
and
Sané for Man City, I can't believe they let him go, personally, because Sané...
No, because he'd have fallen out, isn't it?
But that's it. But like, he used to... Every time we played Man City, I'd be more scared about Sané than... who used to play on the right? Either Sterling or whoever. Sané is a great player. He's honestly...
you know what?
He's up and down, but when he performs,
this guy
he's
is such an
unplayable.
hypocrite as well.
No.
I'll tell you why he's a hypocrite. Because when he's talking about anything against Arsenal, oh my God.
No, but you're biased. No, remember, you're an Arsenal fan. You're biased. It's like somebody says something against Salah or something. You're going to be biased on Van Dijk.
We're talking about the league that we watch week in, week out.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't watched Sané in maybe a
but
year or
if you
something.
look at-
He will just see the fact that he scored a goal. All of a sudden, he's the best.
No, he's not the best, but he is a phenomenal player. When he's on form, he is phenomenal. And at the moment, he's probably better than... If him on form or Martinelli in form, I'd have Sané. At this time, I think Martinelli will probably be better, as I think Saka will probably be better. But because they're younger, they haven't done the things that are Sané. Sané's won leagues and titles.
Yeah, but
what's Martinelli won? Nothing at the moment. Saka, same.
FA Cup, yeah,
So
fine.
when you win the things, you change. And
but
those guys have won. So
based-
sometimes the form dips because you go. It's like Man City this season, right? We're going to be less because all those players have won everything. You have the hangover after you've done all the things. So it's tougher for us to win the league than you guys, except you guys are against us.
Yeah, but are we
That's
basing this solely on what they've done in their career? If that's the case, then have the Bayern squad because we haven't won as much as them. But if you're basing it
Wait a
on
minute.
the
only player who'd get in the Arsenal team is Kane, and he ain't won the release squad.
Okay, Kimmich. That's it.
So
Kimmich.
maybe he
That's
fits
it.
into Arsenal.
Kimmich, I don't know. That's it. I don't know.
No. If this season, I think, like you said, in that game, you're probably favourites against Bayern.
Yeah.
The only issue I have is with it, the thing that normally happens is you're playing at home first. So you need an exceptional game at home. And then you're going away. And teams there, that's a tougher way round. If it was the other way round, I would have my money on Arsenal winning.
Yeah.
This way, I think it's about an EV game. I think it's
To be honest,
50-50.
I don't really care about
It's
whether
balanced.
we play home first or they play. I 100% we will win that time.
Second leg.
100%.
I know, but the second leg being at
No,
home.
but you need
It doesn't matter.
But you need to win the first
Don't-
game.
You're just making noise just for the sake of against Arsenal. I'm telling you now, it's not because
No,
you
I'm gonna
genuinely
say the same
believe
against-
that Bayern is going to go through.
No, but I've got the same thing about Man City.
Yeah.
Because it's Real Madrid at home first, we're away. I think if we don't capitulate there, I think when they come,
That's it.
well, I say we, Man City don't capitulate, they come back. I think at the Etihad,
That's everybody.
everybody beats them.
What you just said
Yeah,
now
which
is
is why I'm
every
saying about
single
Bayern
team.
Munich.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm
everything,
saying.
But I'm
chance
so
Bayern Munich have
confident
got
in our
is-
away matches that I know the fact that when we go to Bayern, again, one thing I will tell you now, Kane is probably 90% going to score in both matches, but we will go through.
Yeah. I think if you win the first one like 3-1 or something like that, you get an advantage of a couple of goals.
Of a couple
I think
of goals.
then you'll defend.
might
You'll
not
probably
score.
you'll probably
I forgot.
lose away, but you'll still win because you'll be that much ahead. Because you lose either 1-0 or 2-1 or something, but I think you'll win aggregately on five like 3 or 5-4.
I'm going to retract what I just said there that, Kane is probably
I think
gonna
it's going to be
score.
close.
I forgot that we have Saliba and Gabriel. It might not score.
It's
I would expect him to score in one of the ties. I'm not sure he's scored in both, but I think he will score.
There you go.
I can actually see like a KGFA, which again, the likes of Kane, any moment, a striker that great, it could just be the
Isn't it
decision
Alan
maker.
Gray?
Who?
Alan.
Who's Alan?
Alan.
Oh, Haaland. Obviously, but I'm
Is
saying
it great?
I know, but across 2 legs, I'm
Is
saying
it
it's gonna be
great?
so
Is it a
close.
question? Just- no, is it
no,
great?
But I'm saying that Kane could be the difference. Could. I'm not saying he will. But I'm saying.
But I was
foresee
watching
a
Sky
KG
Sport, and they said exactly the same thing about Haaland. Is the different because you just got to give him over the top. Oh, he's gonna chest there and he's gonna do this. He did nothing.
No,
He's
but he
done.
never
He
gave
hasn't
him the
scored
ball
against
over the top.
Arsenal in 3
that's it.
games.
But then.
They never really fed him in the game, isn't
then-
it? No, Haaland can score and make a difference in any
That's what I'm
game.
saying.
But this is what I'm saying here, that we
No,
are
but Saliba and Gabriel
underestimating
played really well.
Arsenal's defense.
But let's say there was a return game with City next week. Again, you can't keep Haaland quiet across 180
He hasn't
minutes.
scored against Arsenal in 3 games.
Not true, but
Yeah, but not because he's a bad striker.
Yeah.
I'm not
Because he
saying-
hasn't
no,
had the
no, no.
service.
I'm not saying-
It's because you defend. It's not just your defense. It was
Whether
that
it's the
as a
service,
team you
whether
defended well.
it's the fact that when he get the ball, they are onto him quickly and get him
Well,
a
no,
little bit
because they block
displaced
the
or
ball.
whatever.
It's not so much
But
that. If you give him space, he will have a chance.
If they give Gabriel the space, he will score. Jesus.
No.
He will score.
If you give him the ball, he will make something happen. But he
Yeah.
didn't get that much of the ball. What you did well was cut off his supply.
Yeah.
Because De Bruyne didn't have a great
Which
game.
one? Yeah.
Then Grealish and Thingy came on Doku. Doku did have a bit,
Yeah.
but he looked rusty.
Bernardo as well.
Grealish looked rusty. Bernardo gave it a good go, but then he hasn't got the physical. attributes, but he
Fantastic.
did.
What you just said now, is down.
That's
is
the
down,
better
is-
defending. It wasn't just Gabriel and
Is
Saliba. It was
down,
that.
is down to the squad, the team,
Yeah,
as
the
a,
team-
as a,
the team as a whole,
as
it was a midfield as
defense
well.
together. Fantastic. Yeah.
And
Why
Saka-
is that
and
not
Saka and
possible
Martinelli.
against any team in the world?
No, of course.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
So
but
that's what I'm
different teams play differently. You can't say Haaland had a bad game. He
it is.
did have a bad game because he didn't get the ball enough to do
He
anything.
didn't score a goal.
he
That's
can
what I'm
have-
pointing out.
He's
that
the
he didn't
same
score
as
a goal.
Salah, isn't he? He's the great players. He can be rubbish for the whole game and he can score a goal. He
In a
didn't really
second,
have a thing. I think it was more his supply line didn't play well. Foden wasn't great.
Yeah.
De Bruyne tried but wasn't great. And when he did have a run, that's where Saliba and Gabriel were good because he couldn't get past them, isn't it? Normally they'd put that ball through or do something, but because they're quick and mobile, the whole defense and the midfield with Rice as well, they didn't really give him a chance. But but Kane is likely to score in a game. If you give him a sniff of a chance, will score. He can score without getting a chance because he can do a bit more outside, isn't it? The box and stuff.
I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I actually think Kane's better than Haaland as an all-round player and as a striker. I really do because
As a goal scorer, as a thing, yeah, I think Haaland will get better, but Haaland's still relatively young. He's not the whole ready. He's not the whole matured into
people
his
forget,
player.
aren't they? But I think Haaland's had a really poor season in the big games this year.
I don't think Haaland's done
he's
as
had-
well as he should have for the level of player he is.
Because I'm trying to think what game it was. I
But
think
Man City aren't great with him.
Man City haven't
fed
been
him.
great this season.
Yeah, because of injuries.
So obviously, that's going to affect their big
He's
game,
scored.
their big game player.
he's missed some sitters though in big games.
Yeah.
But you have
But
to-
he used to do that before. The thing is, you give him 4 or 5 chances, he will score.
Yeah.
He doesn't put his head down and go. He can have a game where he misses 2 or 3, but it's more like just because they've taken a snapshot of the thing. It's not like he doesn't put his head down and hide.
No, he
he's
doesn't,
like
he
Salah
doesn't.
in that.
Yeah.
In that the world class strikers are. They don't.
Yeah.
He can miss 3 chances.
The only problem is
he'll
like,
still be there for the 4th one.
I think in the big games, those chances may not come as
but
regularly.
I think that's more of his age.
Yeah.
Kane's the peak of his performance.
That's
It's
it,
probably
30.
maybe a bit over the hill, but the thing is, he won't have those blocks. He knows what he's doing when he's going to do it. Haaland will be better than Kane because phesically he's got everything more.
He's got the tools.
And
I
he's
think
got the
he'll score-
mentality.
If he stay in the league the same amount of years as Kane,
He'll score more
He will
goals.
score
It'll
more
be
goals.
ridiculous.
Especially with Man City,
The
they
records.
play.
Yeah, it will score more goals.
Yeah.
Because I mean, again, I rate Kane simply because he played in a poor team and he still managed to get that much goal.
I know, yeah.
No,
but it's true.
It is
He
true.
played in a poor team and he get that amount of
That
goals.
amount of goals, yeah.
So
No,
yeah.
Kane is going to get silly good numbers of goals there. No, Kane is a very, very good
He's a
striker.
great player.
I think the thing is physically and other things. Then you've got Haaland has got more there, and as he matures, he will get. I think he'll surpass Kane if he doesn't get injured, serious injury or something like. Because the problem with a physical thing is if you get serious injuries, Kane sort of adapted because he knows he hasn't got that.
Yeah.
He can, he
He
can
knows his
hit
own
it
strength.
outside the box. He can get inside box poaching. Kane can sort of do everything.
As
But
an
the
all-rounder,
physicality's gone down. He's got better at his other things. So as an
Yeah.
all rounder, because
As
Tottenham near the end, he was the one he was dropping and
He was
passing the ball
dropping in, yeah.
because you had Son and go
Yeah.
by in the players. So he's adapted his game. So as a player all round, I think at the moment he's probably better than Haaland.
Yeah.
Haaland's probably the best striker, but I think all round player, Haaland, Kane is better than Haaland.
You know what you just said now, yeah? Everything we just said about Kane and Haaland, yeah? It's exactly what I think about Salah and Saka.
No, because Salah's
I
still
think
Salah.
Saka,
No, but because Salah's at that Kane position.
Honestly,
Yeah, I agree. If you say Saka is Haaland and you say Salah is Kane, I think because I think Saka can go past, but I don't think Saka is like Salah type player.
Kane is Haaland.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
No, Kane is Salah.
Salah is Haaland.
No.
No. Salah is Kane.
Saka is a lot more.
The disrespect Salah gets.
No, as a player,
it's not disrespect. Listen, I'm not gonna say this. Yeah,
What?
3, 4, 5 years ago. Yeah, because it's at the peak of his power. I don't personally think it's at his peak of his power. What you said something here that wait. You said something that Kane, it might be over the hill a little bit now. I think Salah is the same.
Yeah,
they're on their way down.
But they're still on the 30-40 goal season. Yeah. I
Salah's not going to get you 40 goals this season. Not anymore. Salah's not going to do that. Kane probably, because he's more of a central of a play for everything. He's a striker. Salah is not. He's a winger. Which means that he's got, there's a job that he has to do to come and get.
I'm going to agree with you 2 points. Yeah. I think as a complete player, I think Saka will be a better player, more to the game. But I'm not sure he's ever going to hit the goals and assists numbers that Salah hits up.
Because Salah's really, because he's not selfish.
But Salah
his assist and goal for the past 3 seasons has been literally the same.
Yeah, because he's a player.
He distribute.
But
more than he wants to take.
Salah is misguided as a winger. He's not a winger. Salah is basically a wide striker.
I feel like
he's not the same player as Saka. He's not even though they're in the same position. They're completely different players.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Yeah, but I feel like this is gonna sound to Jews.
But you keep calling Salah selfish. I don't understand it.
But it's true. But this is the thing here that if he's getting, let's say he get 20 goals here.
He gets double figures.
Wait. Let's say he got 20 goals. Let's say 5 years ago. At the peak of his power, as in literally ridiculous. Right. Yeah, he got 40 goals and 20 assists. Yeah, that 20 assists could have been 30 or 35.
Yeah, but
I'm just telling you facts.
Yeah, but then
that there's time that
but then he wouldn't have this many goals.
Exactly.
So it's about he's only going to get to the same.
You can't keep passing.
Is the fact that even yesterday, there's a part that he could have passed the ball to Diaz. And he had a shot.
No, I agree with
that. I'm not. This is not a bash. I'm not trying to say Salah is obviously is a great player. He's one of Premier League's best. I'm not disputing that. I'm saying the fact that this are his flaws. It can be selfish sometimes.
Well, no, because I think
the selfish tag, I don't understand that. I don't get it.
Any striker is selfish because that's what they have to be to score goals. Saka isn't really a wide striker. Saka's more like a traditional, like a winger.
Yeah.
He's an attacking player on the wing, whereas Salah's just a wide striker. He's basically number 9 on the right hand side. Right hand side. And as Mane was more of a player than Salah is because he's more like Saka in that he runs and does it and the other things. Salah's only he does defend and he does things, but Salah's basically is gets the ball, he wants to score. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's the mentality you want in your, I'm going to go from Man City to Everton for a moment. If any of our players had that mentality, we'd be flying, we'd be challenging Champions League. They don't. They're scared. Whereas I like that thing. A striker should be selfish. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
It's like Haaland is a bit selfish on those things. But
because if he wasn't, then he won't be.
You're not going to score that many goals. Lewandowski and people, they're not going to pass when they're in front of goal. It's not. They can. Like a Messi will, you see. Like a Saka probably will. I don't think he's as selfish to get like 30, 20, 30 goals.
Post, he's not going to be looking for.
I think he still would if a Martinelli or somebody would do it. He goes for an assist.
No. But I'm just saying. I think you and I think Jews as well recognize what I'm saying. To some extent,
like I said, I agree. Saka is going to be the better player. I think even in the Premier League, he will be a better player. But it depends how you define player. Salah is a better goal scorer. He's always going to be a better goal scorer than Saka. And I think his numbers will probably be higher than Saka's in goals
even
and
as
assists.
A player, though, I don't understand how you can say that Saka's going to be like a better player. Like when you see some of the assists, like
all-round player has all the things he can do. I think Salah I define him as like a number 9. He's a goal scorer.
Did you see that assist where Diaz was slightly offside? Like that pass where he just like literally
yesterday
carved the whole defense open. Like that.
That was a deflection. They knocked the ball back.
No.
The player intervened the pass.
No, he didn't.
What do you mean? The first goal for Diaz?
No. It was the second one. So Diaz scored the second goal. That was offside.
Oh, offside.
Yeah. That pass. That sort of pass. I mean,
but I think also I'll tell you why, because I think Saka you'd put in a lot of teams, and I think Salah only fits in certain style of football. That's why.
that could be
Because I think Liverpool are set up like Mane was for him.
See, the thing is Saka.
Do you agree with that statement? Yes, no.
Yeah,
And then you can make your point.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think at the moment. I think
Yeah.
he could be. If he carries on the trajectory he's on, Saka, I think he could be. Because he's got all the attributes to be a really good, well-rounded player. But I don't think he's going to ever get the numbers that Salah has.
What is the highest Salah's going in the Ballon d'Or? Is it third or fourth or something like that? Top 5?
Top 5, yeah.
Once. I think it's
Yeah,
one,
but
when
you
you
got to
won the
remember who he
league.
was competing against.
Oh, no. Even when you won the league, they cancelled the thingy, isn't it?
No, but who's he going to? You got to remember who he's competing against: Messi and Ronaldo,
Yeah,
and
no,
and
I know.
Neymar, and
It was a
it's
close
a
one,
different
yeah,
things.
Mbappe.
No, but you're not going to get past them because as good as his numbers were, they're not at the numbers of Ronaldo. They're not at the numbers of Messi. They're not at the numbers of these players.
So it's been a close shot for 15 years. So it's like,
You couldn't really win then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, Modric got in once, but yet he's exceptional.
yeah.
He's awesome. So I think any of them, I would be surprised if Saka get him. But then you've
I mean,
got
the
like
closest one
Vinicius and
was-
people who are going to get on.
The closest one was Van Dijk. Van Dijk got beaten by 5 points. Messi
Yeah, Van
beat him by
Dijk
5
had another
points.
fantasy. Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
It was second, yeah?
Yeah.
He was second as a defender. No, but that's a season where he was like phenomenal.
Yeah.
So you can understand it.
If Van Dijk can do it, I think Saliba's got that in his locker.
Yeah, but you've got to dominate the football. Well, we got to come back to the point, right?
Yeah.
We've gone off a bit of
Yeah,
topic
yeah.
here. The players, right? Haaland's better than all of them, anyway. So we don't care. And we got De Bruyne, and we got well, I was going to say Grealish, but he was rubbish yesterday. Doku's quite good. We got Foden's quite good.
You know what?
Our team's not bad, you know.
Doku's a bit.
We got Rodri, the best
jumpy.
defensive midfielder.
Is it? Yeah.
He is.
Okay. All right.
Currently in the world at the moment, I think.
I mean, like,
he's-
you can't
him and
argue.
Casemiro.
You
probably
can't
too.
argue. No, Casemiro's...
Casemiro's,
What do you mean you can't
but
argue?
he lost his argument
you
when he
can't.
went to Man United.
You can argue, Rodri.
Rodri, no, he's
Of course you can.
number one.
No,
Is-
I don't.
I think he's the one who's getting, like, there's people catching up now. But I think for about 2,
For the
3,
past
4
2
seasons.
years, 3 years.
The only one
he's-
who was, Casemiro Madrid was probably there. But I think he's sort of gone over the
Partey.
edge now.
Partey, I think. Wait.
He's not
wait,
in the
wait.
conversation. No, stop. No, please.
I'd say
Go
Rice
on.
was the
Go
one
on,
from
go on,
Arsenal
Rice.
who's in
Go
the
on.
conversation.
Rice,
wait.
maybe.
I think
Go on
Rice
then.
may be in the conversation
Wait.
as defensive midfielder.
Yeah,
And
Not-
Partey isn't just a defensive midfielder.
It is, but I'm talking about the year it came to Arsenal. That last year at Atletico and first year at Arsenal. You don't think he's in the conversation?
No, he wasn't.
No, at that time he wasn't. But
As a sitting mid, no. I'd say Fabinho was ahead of him. He was being talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
as one of the better City
well, no,
midfielders in
at
the
the
league.
time he came, no, he was very good. But I think that,
Fabinho.
Yes,
yeah,
Fabinho.
at that point was.
Fabinho was. You're
But you had
forgetting-
Busquets, you had
I'm
him.
talking about those 2 years.
Yeah.
You think Fabinho?
Fabinho in that one was in the place of champions,
was it better?
challenging for the top of the
Yeah,
title
at
league
one point he was the best sitting
and
midfielder in
Champions
the
League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for Liverpool fans, yes.
Come on.
No, I think he was.
2019 we won the Champions League. 2020
I
we
could
won the
not
league.
disagree more. 100% no. Let me tell you something, yeah. When
His
what's
legs
it-
just went
Right,
over
right,
right.
right.
but-
Can we get back onto topic? Right?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
going to win the league then?
Yeah,
Go on.
go on.
You go
Arsenal.
first. Why?
because
By how many points?
it's
Go on.
Arsenal.
Well, you know why.
I
Because
think
you're
it'll
an
be
Arsenal
close.
fan, but like
I
why?
think it'll be close. I
go
don't
on.
think it'll be like
What-
5 points. I
top
think it'll be
three?
like 2.3.
Top 3 positions.
Arsenal,
City,
Liverpool, and City.
Arsenal, Liverpool, City. Okay. Go on. Jules?
For me, I think I'm looking at the title odds now. I mean, the bookies never get it wrong. You see?
No, don't look at the odds. You're from what you've seen.
No, I do think, like I said, if we can collect 6 points this week, I'd say Liverpool. If you can go away at Old Trafford and
Okay.
win,
Who's going to be second?
I'd probably say Arsenal. You know, City don't look right to me. They just
I think City going to be more in the Champions League.
that's it. They're gonna concentrate more on retaining.
Can I
the
not say
Champions League.
City?
Yeah,
Who do I think? Well, I've got the sneaky thing that Liverpool, because of Klopp leaving,
yeah.
have got that slight sneaky advantage.
And Arsenal have got a really harder fixtures, I'd say, compared to ours.
I think all the fixtures are similar, but I think the timing will affect. And I think Arsenal, if they get past Bayern Munich, which they've got a good chance of
should.
doing,
More or less, 60-40, I'd say.
and I think as City are in the Champions League, I think slight favourites for me would be Liverpool. in the winning 10.
I mean, right now, slight, 2 points. We've got a bit of a cushion.
Because I'm being Man City. Man City going to be number one.
Yeah.
I think the only way Arsenal can lose this league, I think Liverpool will drop points 100%. In the next 3 in the next,
if Klopp was staying, I would have said Arsenal were probably sneaky favourites. But because Klopp's leaving, I would a sneaky thing that the players going to give that extra little bit, which they are sort of grinding results because Arsenal are actually playing well and winning games quite well. I think, and they have been for a fair bit, and they were even good yesterday. Well, not in attack, but like they had a game plan. They didn't want to lose. Better result for them. They were good. Yeah. I think Liverpool have grinded the results, like they said. They go down. That's exactly what I was saying.
But
I think the players have got that extra motivation because of Klopp leaving. I think that's where Liverpool have the sneaky little slight.
It's when you look at the results we're getting with the lads that are missing. I mean, look at yesterday. Like 4 of our normally starting back 5 were out. Keeper, Trent, Konate, and Robbo. Had you told me that 3 months ago, you'd be panicking. You'd be thinking, how on earth are we going to pick up anything? But you've got kids like Kwanzaa, Bradley right back. You know, the keeper again.
Well, that's why they
everybody goes through that during the course of a season. Though we have a centre back playing left back for the past, and it obviously some. For whatever reason, he's taken into his stride.
This year, I think you've had better with injuries than they have. I think they've had a bit. But I think the thing is, Liverpool have had their strike force is good enough that they've managed to overcome it. Because the defensive bit, even if they let a goal or two and they score more.
But it's like...
I think Man City have suffered more from it, that they're not at their usual imperious selves. Because we've had injuries that, crucial players.
But
that has disrupted offload.
We did have injuries to crucial players. It's just not at crucial games.
It hasn't, that's what I'm saying. It hasn't affected you because, even though Timber's gone, which would have been your main defensive backup.
Not just Timber. Rice was out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
we dropped one of those games. But I'm talking about crucial player that was not available, and it affected the performance of the team.
No, but your squad's got better. That's why it hasn't affected your team as much as it has theirs or ours. But it hasn't really affected Liverpool results because they've just gone all right.
But I don't know how.
Our defense is rubbish, so we'll score more goals.
When you've got key players like the goalkeeper in a past, like Alisson missing for 3 months
because he's normally good for 6 or 8 points and 10 points difference.
He's the best keeper in the league.
Yeah,
he's been off since February.
And then even when he's been in and out, he hasn't been as great as he normally is.
Yeah, exactly. You've got Trent again. I mean, I know you don't like him defensively.
So I think we
need to wrap this up.
We need to wrap this up because of things. So I'm going to go with because I'm Man City. Well, I've said my point. I think sneakily Liverpool are going to sneak it because of that thing. If they manage to keep the strikers fit. I think Arsenal have got a good chance because they've got the stronger squad, I think, because they're more complete squad at the moment. Whereas I think Man City are affected by the injuries, and I think we're focused on Champions League. I think Arsenal's chances are, if they get beat by Bayern, I think then they've got a good chance because then they'll just focus on that.
But then it's where they are by then.
But it's because I think if they get past Bayern and then you have to place us, Man City, then we're going to shock them into destroying the season.
Let me just where Arsenal will be by then, will be second or the top of the league.
Possibly, but then it's how many points you are behind us by.
There won't be
in a couple of weeks.
Again, it'll be 1 or 2.
Okay, right. We're gonna wrap up. So you've made yours. So I'm gonna say Man City first,
Man City
Arsenal
first.
second, and Liverpool third.
You've just changed it in the last 5 seconds.
No, I think Liverpool are gonna win, but that's I'm supposed to be Man City in this Arsenal, occasion, so I'm gonna say Man City.
Arsenal. I've changed it. I've changed my mind as well. Arsenal, City, and Liverpool.
Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
I think it's probably going to be that as well, really. But I'm being Man City, I have to say Man City. But I think realistically, they will sneak it because of Klopp.
We'll see.
That's going to be their goodbye present to Klopp.
Yeah. I'll be there for it all the way.
And we'll have the thing. Okay, I think we wrap it up there. I think we're good, and then we'll do another one. Okay, thank you, people, for comment, tell us what you think, if you think it's going to be any different. Do you think somebody else can sneak in while all of the teams slip up, like Aston Villa fans?
Yeah.
Well, Aston Villa could have a big say with all the things.
They will.
And we'll see you.
I think they play all 3 teams.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
All right.